I'll just get on. Right. This is a poem about missing someone or something so much that it physically hurts. I thought of you in bed last night, remembering your soft brown skin, the times we had, impressions of your absence ever gentle on my mind. I tumbled back to trampled paths and BPM at sunrise, techno nights and dancing on the weathered land in daylight, singing love songs in the mud and lit by lightning. We were stormproof, leathered, no one stopped us, nothing mattered when we gathered on the hills and in the valleys, all in parties, back to mine for dapple come-downs, fragments of a breakfast dressed for comfort. I never named you. I didn't need to. Not at first. You were there and I was in you, walking harmony, waxing with delight in silent company, recalling country lines of how we fit together, walking. Glenn was right. Do you remember? I think we did too much, too hard, too fast. And even though I know, because Leonard told me that the light comes in through cracks, I couldn't fix you. Kept hold of you too long. You were gone, but I refused to see the damage that we'd done underfoot, underground. I thought that faith could make you dance again. Ferocity of want would resurrect your diamond eyes and lace desire into every hole and tongue. But your soul was unredeemable, in disrepair, decayed. I thought of you in bed last night, wishing I was in you, remembering your soft brown skin. I'll never have that love again. Steel cap toes and cats are no replacement for my waxy brown and broken down, beautiful old boots. My Darlin Dancers. Thank you very much. Kept those boots for 10 years after the soles dropped off. I got banned from the cobblers. Get out! I can't fucking fix them anymore.
I feel quite disappointed that you took me into other places there as well, you know.
Good, I got you then, didn't I? Right then. I did love them. How much is clear, you know. Right, this is about him. About a conversation I had with my dad about him getting a bit more exercise while he was in a wheelchair.
Raise your thumb.
Tai Chi, he said, convinced of the wisdom by a pretty girl in uniform. I can do it in my chair, he said. Oh my God, I've forgotten the next line. I can do it in my chair, he said. They do it at the village hall. Doesn't cost a lot. I can even go alone, he said. I won't need chaperoning. There'll be loads of people there. I wonder what it's like, he said. We tried to do the moves, laughing on a quiet ward. I hope I don't fart, he said. They'll ban me from the class. We tittered, like we always did. I'll see you when you're home, he said. Have a good weekend, he said. I'll see you when I'm back, I said. Instead, I got a phone call and a 6 a.m. knock. Peaceful, in his sleep, they said. a smile upon his face. Thank you. Right, don't be sad, we're buried in the sea, he's rocking in the waves forever now, he's where he wants to be. Cheers, Dad. Right, you'll often hear it said, as you move into middle age as a woman, that you start to become invisible
Yes.
to society.
Men do as well.
Well, yeah, well,
Not
not talking about men, not all men. Anyway, it's said as though it's a bad thing, but I can't help thinking of all the shit you could actually get away with if you truly were invisible to society. And it reminds me of me granny. Because you see, me granny, well, me granny was a bank robber. She never hurt nobody, but no one could describe her face. So she's immensely wealthy. Some is young, some is old, and that's the way the world is. But I don't believe in moaning on about your many wrinkles. Barclays have CCTV, they might as well not bother, 'cause Granny's at that certain age where no one ever sees her. So she came to rob NatWest, the TSB at Santander. Break your nails to earn your pay, don't need no balaclava. Me granny was a bank robber, she never hurt nobody, but no one could describe her face. So she's immensely wealthy. The perfect age for a life of crime begins when you turn 59. Witnesses will only see your grey hair and an outline. Bystanders will testify. I think she had a rain mat, was it? Blue or grey? I really can't remember. Someday you'll meet your rocking chair. Brittle bones, dementia. Oh. Till that day, Gran, get your gun, appropriate some moolah. Me granny was a bank robber, she never hurt nobody, but no one could describe her face. So she's immensely wealthy. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Run, Granny, run! Thank you very much. Thank you for knowing that. You do that sometimes. There's a load of 20-year-olds and they're like that. It's just mad old gat on the stage singing this fucking weird song. Right, I'm going to do a couple of drabbles. Do you know what a drabble is?
No.
No, but we're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I think a few people in this room would like to quite have a go because a lot of creative minds. A drabble is a short work of fiction of precisely 100 words in length. No more, no less. You can apply any narrative structure to them, the insanely addictive form of writing. Drabble Remo is coming up in November. Look out for it online. They give you one-word prompts. It's brilliant. So I'm going to do a couple from that because I wrote about 30 of them last year, and because I couldn't stop writing them, and I produced a pamphlet which is available for our cost of living crisis price of 4 of your English pounds. So stop me and buy one later, but mind that child. Right, we're going to start with this one. Are you sitting comfortably?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I'll begin. Host. Dick Gravy was a daytime TV game show host with dazzling dental implants. Unbeknownst to Dick, They harboured bacteria linked to a rare neurological disorder. Because he hadn't bothered to use the special mouthwash he'd been given, the bacteria began to flourish and thrived under the heat of the studio lights. Regretfully, Dick Gravy's dental negligence may cost him his glittering career. During a tender moment on live TV, slap bang in the middle of Children in Need, Pudsey Bear reached for his hand. Reports of comments such as "fuck off, you big-faced furry piss flap," currently being investigated by Ofcom. Thank you. Fruit. The official line is that it was an apple. Who'd have thought that so much trouble would come from a simple piece of fruit? The years of persecution, pain, being made homeless. It was totally unfair, but the big man was known to be callous on occasion. He got off lightly, if you ask me. It wasn't actually an apple, obviously. It was a banana that did for them. She got caught wanking with it because she didn't fancy Adam. His breath honked and he was a shit shag. Well, you can't put that in the good book, can you? Thank you.